The Star Citizen dream coming true. Aegis Idris. The sight to behold. Welcome, my fellow citizens. Today we are doing the review of the biggest and the baddest ship in the verse, the Idris. Let's have fun. This is why we played the Star Citizen. All of us growing up, we dreamt about this moment, entering your own capital ship and you being a captain of entire ship. This ship is a military ship and it looks like that. Even if this Idris K is civilian variant, it shares almost everything as its brother or sister Idris M. This ship fulfilled my childish dream. My dream to one day sit in a captain's chair, the captain's chair of the starship. And finally, we are here. This alone makes the Star Citizen worthy. I have played so many games, none of them gave me this feeling that you are actually on a bridge of a starship. Is the ship worth it of over 2,000 euros? Well, in my opinion, it is not. Now let's go and check out the prices of this ship and then we are going to continue with the review. Now if we visit the website, you will see that currently Idris is out of stock, but there will be waves today and I think tomorrow you could buy this ship. Now bear in mind, this is not easy because it is almost instantly getting out. If you want an Idris P, it will cost you 1,672 euros, which is absolutely crazy. And if you want fresh money, when warbound, you can save 300, but then it will cost you 1,320 euros, which is mind-blowing. Also, if you buy this ship, be aware that you are not getting a military ship, you are getting civilian variant which cannot shoot. So if you want to buy a gun for this ship, you will have to go to add-ons, and here you will have an Idris T kit for 308 euros warbound and 370 euros normal, which is absolutely crazy. So with this you will get level 12 torpedoes, but man, this is costly. And there is no gun here, only torpedoes. But if you want the gun, it costs 220 euros for warbound and 264 euros if you want it get like this. So absolutely crazy price, but it is what it is. If you want fully operational Idris, you have to get one of these packs at least. You can also get both of them and combine them, because this one has size 7 ballistic guns for the turret at the front and this one doesn't have, so you can put this gun and this turret and then the Idris is fully ready. Also here you have in this kit the PDCs with missiles. In this pack, in this K kit, you will only get the normal PDCs. So choose wisely if you decide to get one of these monsters. So now that you have seen the prices, now you know why I say that this ship is not worth it. This ship is for enthusiasts. This ship is for someone who dreamt to be on a starship one day and to own it. I don't recommend anyone spending so much money and getting this ship. Unless you are sitting on a pile of money and you don't know what you will do with this money, take the 2,000, take your wife, girl, and bring it somewhere to the beautiful vacation. But if you still insist and you want to buy one of these ships, let me tell you, you will not get a better ship in Star Citizen. Period. This is a peak of what Star Citizen right now can offer. This ship is such a magnificent such a good ship that it has everything. This ship actually supports so many gameplays, so many niches, that Star Citizen itself cannot fulfill this right now. The only thing what you can get with this ship right now in Star Citizen is fly with this ship, fight other ships, and maybe try to live in it because you can log off and you have a med bay, but nothing else. Now, let me jump and show you a little bit of interior. I'm gonna skip a lot because this ship is so huge, it's such a massive that it is impossible to see everything. So if I did that, this video would last around 2 hours. But instead I'm gonna show you some key features of this ship, starting with the bridge. I don't see better bridge in any game ever, on any ship ever. Now imagine if you have this ship fully crewed. That is the peak Star Citizen experience. And I hope one day when we get the blades, we will actually feel like we own the ship and we command the ship. So when you go down the stairs, you have two options. You can go the front and the elevators where I came from, or you can go left or right. Either way leads you through these tubes that connect the top of the ship where the bridge is and the rest of the ship. On both of the sides you have turrets. And since you came here, there's a huge hallway. And in middle of this hallway is this, the biggest hangar in Star Citizen. With this hangar, this actually feels like a real spaceship. You want to transfer cargo, it is there. You want to transfer fighting ships, it is there. Anything that you need to transfer, you will have in this cargo. Now, if you continue going through these hallways, you will circle all the way around the ship. On the left side here, very interesting to me, is this amazing mess hall. What's cool about this mess hall is not only that it looks like this, if you take a look upstairs. Now there are still some kind of graphical issues here. Look at this, we have exact measures for our chairs, but it will be probably get fixed. If you didn't know, this ship will receive completely different look in Squadron 42. When that thing is launched in 2026, of course, you will get the new interior for this ship. Now, not only that you have a mess hall, you also have a captain quarters that are here. Now, you already see that this is not a luxury ship. This is a hard military ship. Just look at this. These are the shared toilets. Everything is for the entire crew. And the captain is here all the way. Here is the captain's quarters. And the captain has a privileges, of course. It has its own bathroom, which is actually really nicely done in a military style. And you have your own bed. That's it. No luxury here, just huge quarters. Also you have some personal storage here, which is really nice. And here you have your number one's quarters, which is really nice. Now when we exit and continue through this hallway, on the right side here we have a docking collar, and when you continue here, the med bay. This is the best med bay of any other med bay in Star Citizen. This is actually a sick bay, not just a med bay. Just look at this. Absolutely crazy. On the right side we have tier 1 bed. That's right, tier 1 bed. And on the left side we have not one but 4 tier 3 beds. Pretty crazy. And what I like especially in this ship is when you lie down in this bed and you heal yourself. Well, I'm not injured right now, but if I would heal myself, I would go inside of this tube behind me, just like an MR in a real life, which is unforgettable experience. Don't forget, soon as you step in this ship, to set your imprint here, because in a few moments you can die and lose the ship because someone can board it and steal it from you. And at the top of the ship we have a turret, which is in this ship size 5, but on Idris K kit and Idris M it is, I think, size 7 guns. Now continuing with this hallway, you circle all the way around the ship. So we're gonna skip this part and I'll continue to show you something at the back of the ship which is really mesmerizing for me. So all the way on the back of the ship you have again turret and this, your own briefing room. How cool is this? Tell me, which ship does have this? None. Ever. In any game. Like that you have an entire ship for yourself to explore, and this thing. That is what I said, that this ship is completely ready for the gameplays that are not even here right now. Imagine if we could use this room for actual briefings. Man, that would be something. So as soon as we exit the brief room and go back, we will go to the engineering. Look at this. Wow. Here we have a power plants. Just look at this machinery. If you ever wanted to visit a Star Trek engine room or Star Wars, this is it. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Now everything that you have seen here is just the upper deck. So as we continue down, we will go into pilot ready room. This is the place where the pilots will be ready. And on the other side is the control. I love how you can see the hangars down and ships inside. Currently I have my Kruger Wolf down there and it looks magnificent inside of the Idris. Once we step through these doors, you are entering into the largest hangar of them all ships. Just look at the size of this. This is big as a large hangar on a space station. This is crazy. And soon the CIG said that we are getting ship repair inside of this hangar. That means once my Cougar is damaged and lost a lot of fuel, I will be able to refuel it and fix it inside of my own hangar, which is crazy. I have a video about this hangar and what I filled here. I will link it for you to check it out if you're interested. And there's a third part of the ship. If you continue down, more turrets and another cargo bay, which you can open here and fly out of the ship. Crazy. And if you come here and press this open, you will see something that you cannot see in any game also ever. The gravity generator. Just look at the attention to the details. Just look how much is given into this ship. When you see just these key features of the ship, then you understand why this ship is such an expensive ship. I mean, wow. The CIG went over and under to make something like this. Look at this from the first person view. Did they have to make this? No. Did they make it? Yes, they damn right did. Especially like this part. Now when we are talking about interior of the Idris, there's something special about this interior. This interior to me feels alive. I don't know why, but the interior on Polaris is just dull. It doesn't have this special feeling. Just look at this. the colors, the lightning, every detail of this ship is absolutely amazing. And even if it's not a luxury ship, you feel that this ship is special and amazing. There is one special reason why I wanted the Idris so much. I love when the bridge oversees the entire ship, and this part here reminds me on a Stargate ship, the last Stargate where they traveled through the space. I do not know the name of the Stargate, I forgot. If you know, write me down in the comments. But this is the look. You see the entire ship in front of you, and I can't love it more. Now that we have seen the interior, let's focus on exterior. Here we also cannot say and emphasize more how amazing this thing is. Now, currently if I press K, the veto will not be activated, it is bugged. So until they fix this, it will be bugged like this. But even without that option, this ship looks absolutely stunning. Just every part and cut on this ship actually makes it a great ship. Just look how tiny that bridge is over this entire massive structure of the ship. And look at this canyon. I have paid 300 euros for it. Without it, this ship is nothing. So if you want to have an Idris, be prepared to get this thing also. Some people do not like this, but to me it's much more beautiful than railgun. I love how constantly you can fire, and as I said, I'm a big Star Trek fan and it reminds me so much on phasers, and that is why I love this canyon. The entire structure of the ship is done perfectly. Yes, there are some kind of little things that they can fix, like here back of the ship it's too, I don't know, pointy in my opinion. It could be a little bit better done, but overall everything is chef's kiss. Now the gameplay for this ship. Well, you can do almost everything that this game offers, and this ship is ready for much worse, which Star Citizen currently doesn't offer and it will not offer in the future. You want the medical gameplay? Here it is. It's not still in the game as it should be. There are new 2 medical ships coming right up, and this ship offers everything that they have, but we will see how good it is, the new gameplay. Also, you want to do bounty missions. Here it is. Now let me talk about the presence of this ship. Once you appear with this ship, there is a fear of everyone. Everyone runs away when Idris shows up, because this is absolutely crazy powerful ship. Once I fought alone 2 Polarises and won, because they were also single player. Now I know a lot of people in the comments will say, yes, you sit alone in this entire ship and fly. This is not a solo ship. And I agree. This is actually multi-crew ship, but really do not care. I enjoy flying my solo ship, and when the engineering comes into gameplay, I'm still gonna fly it. All you have to do is not take it to the battle, because then you probably will have problems, but still I love and enjoy to fly this ship. But before the engineering, and who knows when that will be, we are going to test this ship in a battle as a single player. And right now you can do everything, I mean every mission in Star Citizen which involves star battles. Now this is my favorite mission for this ship, Combat Gauntlet Scenario 7. Let's do it. This mission will serve as a demonstration of the power of Idris. If the small ships appear, the PDCs will take care of them. If the big ships appear, I will take care of them. In this battle we will encounter the ship that was one of the most powerful ships for years, the Hammerhead. There it is, and just look how powerful this thing is. The Idris will melt it in a few seconds. It's a little bit hard to target with this ship. my god. You have to know, Hammerhead was one of the biggest ships in the game for years. This ship terrorized me. Like, I was fighting this ship so much. And right now, with Idris, you melt it in just a few seconds. This mission was just to demonstrate the power of this ship. Absolutely crazy. This ship is such a powerful thing that only in a few seconds you are able to earn 200k and 16 strips. That tells you alone how powerful this thing is. If you want the best of the best, if you want something that is unstoppable right now in Star Citizen, then you should probably get this ship. As I said on the beginning, unless you have money to throw, it's not worth it. This is game and any other ship will offer it. Also, if some of your friends have this ship already, you can jump in and have fun with them. I gave this ship almost to all of my friends who wanted it, and I'm not regretting it. This ship is such a expensive ship, and I think everyone deserves a chance to fly it and try it. That is why I love to go with my friends out to enjoy with this ship. Overall, this ship still needs a lot to be complete because it has so many loops for the gameplay which are unexplored and currently not in the game. And if you are buying this ship, if you decided to throw the money for it, it will be actually worth it in the future. Even right now, you can do everything with this ship. You can fight everyone, you can defeat almost everyone. If you finally decide to get this ship, I will here post the times when the ships will be available on the sales, and I wish you a good luck getting this thing. I decided to get this because I'm making a YouTube videos, I have my own org, and I need one powerful ship. I melted almost all of my fleet, which I invested for over 5 years playing this game, and I risked it all and managed to snag one of these. I still can't believe that I have this and own this ship. Now tell me down in the comments, do you plan to get this? Do you think that this is the greatest ship ever made in Star Citizen? Write me down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. Until next video, have fun out there, my fellow citizens.